Hello, so we are back and this time with a different kind of repair. So what do we have here? We have a pair of headphones and some kind of metal detector. And we have to fix them. It's just nice to fix different kind of stuff. It just keep you away from getting bored, yeah? So let's have a look at the charging port. They came here, the customer claim has charging port problems, yeah? Let's see. So this one, yeah, we can clearly see one pin is broken on the charging port. And on the headphones, let's have a look. Okay, the charging port is here. And on the headphones, about the same story. You can see the pin there is very pushed on the back. Good. So let's do it quickly, yeah? I'm curious to test to see how this metal detector works. Now let's try to open. I never fixed something like that. That screw is look, the screw, yeah, took it out. And board, we have a board. How can I take out the board? It's sliding. Yeah. Huh? Check here. Check here. That's a nice metal detector. So basically here you have the coil, you have ferrite, yeah? And you have the coil, you can see the wires. Yeah. Metal detector, you have a battery, an electronic circuit. Now the charging port, we have to replace it. And I did bought two charging ports from before, so we have to use them and replace the port. Let's go under the microscope. So how we are replacing this port? Every repair has a different approach. Like this one, check here. How you replace this? I mean, next to the charging port, we have the speaker or whatever it is, yeah. So I believe the right approach to a job like this is to come with the heat from the back, because on the back we have nothing. Yeah? I believe that's the right approach for this job. So let's do it. On the side of the desk here, I'll use a little bit of flux. And with the heat from the back, let's keep it to 400 because it's a tiny board. %40 air. You see the solder is melting. It was hard? No. Very simple, and even the port is fine, yeah? Good. Now let's apply some fresh solder and solder the other charging port, the brand new one. Solder, 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 solder. Now the new port. The new port. Again, same with the heat from the back. And it's getting melted. Huh? Looks like nearly perfect, but it's not perfect. I mean, I'm not happy the way how the solder bond on the edges here. Yeah, I want it like that, you know. Good. Good. Now this is a perfect job. What do you think? Hmm? It is or not? So this is the old port. We replace it with a brand new one. Let's test it to see if it's working, yeah? How we can test it? With the cable, but we need something to show us actually it's charging. It probably has a light, right? So I plug it and we have the light. You can see the light is flashing. It was flashing. Yeah, you can see it. It's flashing. Now let's be sure it's charging. I mean, we can follow the voltage on the battery to see if it's going up. Yeah, 3.8, 0, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. The voltage is going up. That means it's charging fine. I mean, this one was quite easy. So I believe we can test it, right? Okay, let me put it back. Let's test it. Let's test it before we are putting it back. So how this is working? I mean, it's on. It's working. That's crazy. Ha! Now the charging port. Yeah. It's working. Fantastic. Yeah. So this is fixed. Let's put it back. Good. Good. And all we need is the screw. Perfect. Perfect job. Let's test one more time. Yeah, you can see it's flashing, charging. Yeah, that's good. Now the next what we have to do are the headphones. And the headphones, I believe, are a little bit more complicated. I mean, you know, if you can find tutorials on YouTube how to open a thingy, yeah, it's fine. But on these, you know, rare things like a metal detector, you cannot find tutorials, so we have to figure it out how this has to be opened. This is sliding. Okay, I got it. Ha ha. And here we have a screw. No, still not coming on. I believe it's another screw here. Yeah, it is another screw here. So if you have this kind of metal detector, now you know. Yeah, here we have a screen. And the charging port there. Okay, this is a tricky job because we don't want to break the screen on this toy. I mean, it doesn't look like a toy; it looks like a serious stuff. But yeah, so let's try to pull up the board first. Yeah. So the board is out, and now I want to take the screen out. The screen has a connector. It's coming on. Lol. So this has the battery charged. How can I unplug the battery? Probably this one is the battery. Yeah, this one is the battery. And the screen connector. Yeah, and we took out the screen. The battery is behind. This is a nice board. What do you think? Huh? And we have the charging port. And I believe we should replace the charge port from the back. I mean, it's nothing tricky here. We can come with hot air, but we have those buttons here. I mean, we cannot really melt them. I mean, for taking out the port, yeah, taking out the port, you can come with the heat from the top. But when we are soldering the port back, it's a must to come with the heat from the back, just to be sure we are not melting actually the port. Yeah. So let's remove the port first. Okay, let's apply some flux, just a little bit. Good. Now I'm coming with the hot air, very high temperature. I have like 480 degrees, because you don't want to heat up the board. Yeah, you want to heat up the port. And the port came out nicely. Yeah, nicely. Okay, now we can apply some solder, fresh solder. Good, good, good. Perfect, right? Yeah. Now let's come with the new port. Now my second port is slightly different, yeah? But should be fine, should be fine, yeah? Let's try to solder back. We are coming with the heat from the back, yeah? This one is longer. Good, now it's better. Perfect. Yeah, yeah, that's about in the middle. Now let's come with the heat from the back. And now looks okay. Let's see the pins on the back. Yeah, so you can see the port is straight. So what do we have to do now? Now we have to run some soldering job here. Just to be sure this port is soldered properly. And here. That's perfect. This one is tricky. I know it's tricky. Because the diode is next to it. No, it's like about 1 millimeter far away. Now let's see the pins. Here we need flux. Actually, we don't need flux, we need rosin. Nearly perfect, nearly perfect. Yeah, now it's perfect. Now let's test it, just to be sure. The charger is plugged in, but I can't see any light. But I believe if we are coming with the screen, let's clean it a little bit, just to be sure we are not leaving flux behind. So I'm thinking to connect first the screen, then after that the battery. Yeah. The screen is connected. Let's connect the battery. And I think I pushed the button. Now let's put back the screen. Perfect. Now let's connect the charger. Metal detectors, you can see. Yeah, and the battery is charging fine. You can see. Good. Now let's put it all back together. The board is back. Yeah, this is fine. The port is coming out nicely. The cover is going over. We need 2 screws, right? Yeah. So 1 screw here. And 1 here. And now these can slide here, right? Yeah, nice. All working fine. Let's plug the charger one more time. Perfect, it's charging. You can see the lines are moving. All done, the job is done, it's working fine. I'm happy I helped this customer. I'm not sure if this is expensive or not, but yeah, that's how you fix a metal detector. It's vibrating now. Working. Anyway, trying, to have a diversity on the repairs is just, it'll keep you fresh and cool and open-minded. So I'll stop here. I will say thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video like always, and see you on the next one. Bye.